Hey, I wanted to share with you a funny game that I had at 4 a.m. Um, I lost the queen and then managed to land checkmate. So, start with e4, the open game. I played knight f3 to attack. He played this move. I don't remember what it's called, but I've never seen it in top play. It's not recommended, this gambit. Of course, I didn't take it because I wanted to take advantage of the fact that he's got this weak diagonal, and I don't want to let him take this pawn here and develop his bishop very naturally. So I just defend it for now and develop naturally. And he's maybe attempting to go for the center, but he can't do this because I would take this pawn. So I just developed some more. He developed. Now I considered bishop g5, but I castled instead because often in these positions this bishop is more is developed the way it is. So if the king castles king side, then your bishop is ready to attack the weak point, maybe on h6 that's formed with the pawn move, or just to pin in the future when he can't play knight d2, defending this knight, and therefore neutralizing everything. Also, he can play bishop e7. Plus, I wanted to leave a room for my knight to maybe go there. So all told, I castle. Uh, he played this move, which is a little bit annoying, but I wasn't afraid because I immediately broke, and I knew that I could take with this pawn. If he takes with this pawn and open the f file for my rook, he did took that. They took that, and that's what happened. And now I kept thinking of a plan. I just launched my knight forwards because I wanted to create a weakness with this, and I also saw some interesting opportunities, maybe with this check, but he castled immediately. So I launched my pawn there to consider options of pushing it forwards and also just cementing the knight for the time being in case of discoveries like this maybe, or I don't know, whatever, moving the knight and attacking it. This doesn't work. I just take with my knight, and that defends the knight, and I have a bishop on it, so I have two defenses versus two attackers. So it just gives away a knight. So uh, he just developed. He didn't really consider my pawn movement, or as we'll see, he planned some maneuvering of the knight. So I advanced my pawn. I pushed it. I wanted to attack the king side, weaken it. He did nothing about that, so I pushed it some more, weakening the king side, so, whether he takes or not. Because if he takes, I'm fine giving away a pawn to open the g file. So he didn't do that. He advanced, and I have a thorn pawn now, as it's called. So this is restricting the king's movement, and it's very good in the end game too. And of course, if you can get a queen there, or as we'll see later, something else, the king could very well be in trouble. So I launched the d pawn to launch. I just pushed it a bit to open the center and get my queen in the game. I thought that was a good idea, and also brings the bishop here if I wanted to. So I took. He finally finished his maneuvering of the knight to an active square. He's threatening to attack my knight, and he's attacking my queen. So I thought about exchanging. I mean, it's a defender it's an attacker, sorry, for a defender. So that's fine by me, but also I saw an opportunity to pin this knight. So at first I considered to do it with the queen, then I considered doing it with the bishop, and I landed on doing it with the bishop. And I saw that he can push here, and I calculated that if I take and he takes and then I take, um, hold on. What was my thought process here? That if I take, he must take, and I guess I would retreat with the bishop here. I'm not sure. It's 4 a.m., so I'm not sure what I was thinking. But the point is that I did take, and that means his knight is unpinned, and and he just took my queen. So I just lost a full queen. But I fought on. I thought, well, first of all, no one's ever won a game by resigning. Secondly, the king is in a bit of a trouble, and I can win a piece straight away by giving this discovered check. So I took the piece, he took with the queen. Then I started thinking about how can I get uh, um, a lot more piece activity, a lot more pieces into the attack of the king. So I decided the first step to doing that would be to get the bishop into the action, and that already has some ideas of getting into this very juicy, knight-filled diagonal. So he threatened the bishop and the knight. Of course, I don't want to exchange pieces. I saw I can win a tempo and get another piece into the action by playing the rook here, attacking his queen. He moved his queen here because now I was threatening to come here. And now I did play this, but not to win the knight, because the knight is defended by the queen now. I did play this though, and he played here, and I saw that I can take the rook and then continue my attack like so. And here he resigns simply because after he comes here, I mean, it's kind of a beautiful mate, really, mating net, because this covers this whole line, so he can't escape here. This bishop comes here, and this knight covers this spot, so the king must come here, and I just come with a rook here, and we have a very nice mate where the king is cut off by the knight, and the bishop is just blocking its exit thanks to that really sweet thorn pawn. Thank you, thorn pawn. So I hope you enjoy that. See ya.